of our young people who have been through the peace education program in Soweto for the first time.
Peace education program is a program whereby they teach you about peace, the fundamental of peace, courage, humanity as a whole.
I didn't understand it at first because I thought maybe it's something huge, it's something that needs to be given to myself, to me. But now I have knowledge about peace. I know that peace you don't have to get from somebody, you have it yourself. It's something that's inside you.
I wanted to do something different and know more about peace. So I was curious actually. What is peace? What does the Prem Rawat was talking about?
Well, there you have it. We're talking some peace this morning. Renowned peace teacher and speaker Prem Rawat joins us from our Sea Point studio in Cape Town, where he will be speaking about humanity's natural state of peace. He's in South Africa speaking at two events, one in the mother city and the other one here in Johannesburg. Prem, a very good morning to you and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you very much indeed for coming through. Now, you've traveled the world for over 4 decades, inspiring people to find peace within themselves. Are you happy with the state of the world currently in terms of people having inner peace?
Well, if I was, I would have retired a long time ago. In fact, I see that people really need to understand what peace is more and more. There's a complete divergence from themselves. What people are starting to look at is understand everything else except who they are. And when there's this complete separation from a person themselves, that they don't know who they are, there's going to be problems. And the problems that we are seeing around the world are that the human beings don't have any respect for the fellow human being. They're ready to kill them, they're ready to cheat them, they're ready to rob them, they're ready to do everything else to them, except accept them as another human being who is sharing this planet Earth, and to give them the respect that people deserve, to have the human dignity. I mean, where is human dignity today?
But why is it difficult for people to find peace within themselves?
Because they're not looking at themselves, they're looking at everything else. They think it's going to be their car that's going to bring them peace, their job that's going to bring them peace. They're looking at the skies and they're saying that maybe someday an angel will drop down from the skies and then bring them peace. They're looking at everything else except for themselves for peace. And they are the resource for their own peace.
So you're basically saying that it should start with an introspection before getting to a place where one can say that I do have that inner peace.
You know, it's like that saying goes, where you keep looking for something, where do you find it? Well, the last place you look, because after you find it, you just stop looking. And I think if people were to look at themselves and to try to understand that peace is within them, peace doesn't have to be manufactured. Peace doesn't have to come from other things. Other things are not the source of that peace, that they are the catalyst and they are the containers of peace, and that peace is within them. Then I think that's the first step.
Okay. Now, there is a huge economic gap, particularly in our country, between the rich and the poor. Now, is it for the rich to see peace in helping the poor to close this gap?
Who created the gap? Who created the gap? This gap has been created by people. The greed takes over. That is not a true human nature. This nature exists, but it is not the true human nature. The true human nature is to have peace and to really help each other, to be on this planet Earth, to understand its importance, how important it is that we are on this earth, and that to take care of each other. I mean, we're looking at other places. We're looking at life in other planets. We're looking at, searching for life in just millions and millions and millions of places. But we're not looking at life where it is, where we know it is. It's guaranteed, it's certified, it's here. And why are we not taking care of our problems? Why are the chasms between people becoming bigger and bigger? There's economics in this world, there's education in this world, there's politics in this world, but the chasms between them are becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, and people are falling into these chasms. And this is what's happening in this world because there is no true understanding of the self. You know, a long time ago, that's what Socrates said. He could have said anything, but what he actually said is know thyself. Very, very clearly. Know thyself. Why are we not paying any attention to ourselves? This is the question.
Well, I suppose that's the big question, but thank you very much for your time this morning.
Very, very welcome, and it's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you very much indeed. A pleasure to have you as well here on Morning Live this morning. Well, that's Prem Rawat. He is a renowned peace teacher and a speaker. He is in Cape Town on the 13th of May, and on the 16th of May, he's here in Johannesburg. Tickets went on sale from the 18th of April, talking about peace. Ripa Khozo, Morning Live continues after this. Stay tuned.